There was a time when owning a Korean car meant settling for less. Hyundai and Kia were often mocked, labeled as cheap, unreliable, and uninspired. Auto critics didn't take them seriously, and many believed they'd never compete with the likes of Toyota, Ford, or BMW. But something happened, something the world didn't expect. Fast forward to today, and Korean cars are dominating roads across the globe. They're winning design awards, setting safety standards, and even leading the charge in electric vehicle innovation. In fact, Hyundai and Kia have become symbols of resilience, bold vision, and relentless evolution. So, what really changed? Was it just better design, or is there a deeper story behind their meteoric rise? How did two once overlooked companies outsmart legacy automakers and redefine the global car market? In this video, we uncover the untold story behind the rise of Korean cars, from near failure to worldwide success. This isn't just about vehicles, it's about ambition, disruption, and the future of the auto industry. And trust me, you'll never look at a Hyundai or Kia the same way again. The journey of Hyundai and Kia began with modest goals and massive challenges. Founded in 1967, Hyundai emerged during a time when South Korea was still rebuilding from war. Kia, founded even earlier in 1944, initially produced bicycle parts and motorcycles before moving into car manufacturing. Their first vehicles were simple, affordable, and unremarkable by global standards, designed more for basic transportation than for innovation. In their early years, Korean cars lagged far behind Japanese and American competitors in terms of design, performance, safety, and reliability. As they expanded into international markets during the 1980s and 1990s, these shortcomings became painfully evident. Their cars were often the cheapest option, but that came at a cost. Poor crash test results, frequent mechanical issues, and lackluster design left consumers wary. In the United States, Hyundai made a splash with the Excel in the late 1980s due to its incredibly low price. But soon, reliability issues surfaced. Owners complained of breakdowns, and the media echoed these concerns. Trust quickly eroded. Kia entered the American market in 1992, but faced a similar uphill battle. Critics dismissed them, and many experts doubted whether these companies could survive, let alone thrive, in such a competitive landscape. The Asian financial crisis of the late 1990s nearly brought Hyundai and Kia to their knees. Kia declared bankruptcy in 1997, prompting Hyundai to acquire a significant stake the following year. But instead of collapse, the crisis sparked a transformation. Recognizing the need to regain consumer trust, the newly joined Hyundai Kia Group launched bold initiatives focused on quality, innovation, and design. One of their most daring moves came in 1999 with the introduction of a 10-year/100,000-mile warranty in the US. It was a powerful signal, a bet on their rising reliability, and a commitment to customer satisfaction. The strategy worked, consumer confidence began to rebuild, and the once dismissed brands slowly gained respect. The crisis had turned into an unexpected catalyst, pushing Hyundai and Kia to become serious contenders in the global auto industry. The next game changer came with design. Hyundai and Kia hired top-tier designers from European luxury brands. In 2006, Hyundai brought in Thomas Burkle from BMW, and Kia recruited Peter Schreier, also from Audi. These hires revolutionized the aesthetics of Korean cars. Gone were the plain, bland designs. Instead, Hyundai and Kia began launching stylish, bold vehicles that could stand shoulder to shoulder with European rivals. The Kia Optima and Hyundai Sonata became symbols of this transformation, winning both sales and critical acclaim. While design brought customers to showrooms, engineering sealed the deal. Hyundai and Kia focused on building reliable engines, smoother transmissions, and advanced safety systems. They opened world-class testing facilities in South Korea, Germany, and the US, ensuring their cars could compete in global markets. They didn't stop there. Korean automakers began investing in alternative energy vehicles long before it became trendy. Hyundai was one of the first to develop hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, and both brands quickly entered the electric vehicle EV race. By the early 2020s, Hyundai and Kia had released successful EVs like the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Kia EV6. These cars weren't just good, they were industry-leading. With rapid charging, futuristic designs, and competitive pricing, they became flag-bearers of a new era. Another major force behind their rise? Smart global strategy. Hyundai and Kia didn't just focus on making better cars, they focused on being everywhere. They built production plants across the US, Europe, India, and China, allowing them to localize production. This reduced costs, shortened delivery times, and helped them better understand local consumer needs. But manufacturing wasn't their only strength. The brands also redefined their image. They shifted from being budget options to offering high-tech, stylish vehicles packed with value. Features like advanced infotainment systems, smart safety tech, and premium trims made their vehicles feel upscale without the hefty price tag. It wasn't just about affordability anymore. It was about delivering premium features at a reasonable price. In recent years, the auto industry finally took notice. Hyundai and Kia began winning major accolades, with J.D. Power ranking them among the top in initial quality. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 swept Car of the Year awards across multiple continents, earning praise for its design, reliability, and innovation. Reviewers highlighted the brand's bold styling, cutting-edge tech, and overall value, qualities once unimaginable for Korean automakers. Consumers took notice too. Sales surged in North America and Europe, and perceptions shifted dramatically. Cars once mocked for being cheap and unreliable were now considered smart choices. Suddenly, the same people who wouldn't have looked twice at a Korean vehicle were proudly driving one. Now, Hyundai and Kia are pushing further. They're investing heavily in autonomous driving, AI, and mobility platforms. Their EV platforms are among the most advanced globally. Hyundai Motor Group is even developing flying taxis and robotics. But the competition is fierce. Tesla, Chinese EV makers, and legacy brands like GM and Toyota are all racing forward. The question is, can Hyundai and Kia stay ahead? One thing is certain, they're no longer underdogs. The rise of Korean cars isn't just about engines or designs. It's about transformation through resilience, smart strategy, and bold risk-taking. Hyundai and Kia have rewritten the rules of the automotive world. What was once seen as cheap and unreliable is now setting global standards, and that's a comeback story worth watching. So, the next time you pass a Hyundai or Kia on the road, remember, you're not just looking at a car. You're witnessing one of the most remarkable comebacks in automotive history. These brands didn't just catch up to their rivals. They outpaced expectations, redefined their image, and changed the game. From being laughed at to becoming leaders in design, safety, and electric innovation, Hyundai and Kia have proven that resilience, vision, and bold strategy can reshape an entire industry. Their journey is far from over. With their eyes set on autonomous tech, mobility solutions, and next-gen EVs, they're racing toward a future others are still trying to imagine. If you found this story eye-groping, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more. We're just getting started with more deep dives like this one. Thanks for watching, and stay driven.